Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk you through a workout that I did from home. In this workout, all I used were resistance bands, body weight, cuffs, and a TRX. Now I get that for some of you might not have access to all of this kit, but hopefully if you do, this may give you some ideas to add to your training routine that you are currently doing at home as well. But for now, I'm just going to show you a couple of the best bits before I go into a bit more detail. Okay guys, so first exercise, single arm pull down. So what I am doing here is I'm doing an isometric hold at the bottom. So I'll hold that bottom position for around 30 seconds, and during that 30 seconds I'm literally squeezing as hard as I possibly can, try and create as much tension in my lats as possible. Once I get to a fatigue point in that, I'll release and then I'll go back into just doing normal repetitions. Okay, so you can't see, but I've got the resistance band hooked onto the wall. I'm using a red band, and what I've done is I've doubled it up to make it a little bit harder, so there's a lot more tension in there. And then as I drag my elbow back, I'm thinking of pulling my elbow back and down and almost wrapping it around my spine, and again squeezing as hard as I can in that bottom position. Okay, next up is TRX row. So I don't have access to a pull-up bar or anything that I can do pull-ups on, so this is sort of a good substitute for that. Obviously you need a TRX to be able to do this. So initially I'm trying to think of keeping my body as horizontal as possible, and then what you'll see in a second is I'll get to a failure point horizontally, and then I go into a little bit more of a 45-degree position. So you'll see the slight bend in my knees, which is going to allow me to, once I've hit that failure point horizontal, that's going to allow me to get another good few quality reps in to really fatigue the lats as much as I possibly can with this movement. After this, I then did a rear delt row variation. So again, I start this off with an isometric hold. So the position that I'm holding there, again, we'll try and hold that for about 30 seconds, literally squeezing as hard as I possibly can, so it's really firing up my rear delts. So again, similar to the first exercise, once I stop that isometric hold, I will then just go into normal repetitions. Okay. At the minute, I'm currently aiming for anywhere between sort of 10 to 12 good quality reps in my routine. Again, I'll probably will push that a bit higher as the weeks go on, but again, I'm really focusing on squeezing through my rear delts at the top of this movement. Then I'll move on to biceps. So I only currently do the one exercise for biceps at the moment, which is the one you are seeing now. So this is a sort of a D handle curl variation. Again, using the resistance bands, so you'll be able to see that they are hooked onto the bottom of the wall. I'm using two separate bands and two handles. Again, you'll notice that I've got something strapped around my arm. Okay, so that is a blood flow restriction strap. So basically that is wrapped around my arm really tight. So what that is doing is it's depriving the muscle, which in this case the bicep, of oxygen and of blood, which is going to make it more of a challenge to get that resistance band up into that top position. Okay, then I move on to hamstrings. So in this workout, I did floor slider leg curls, but I was just using tea towels because I don't have any floor slider sort of little mats. So tea towels work really well on that flooring. Again, you'll notice I've got a resistance band around my ankles, which is to keep the tension on at all times. And then, so the main focus points are to lift your glutes and then pull your ankles towards you at the same time. It's going to make it a lot harder. And then, as you can see now, once I complete my repetitions, I then go into an isometric hold at the end. Try and hold that top position, really squeeze for as long as I possibly can. Okay, and then lastly, I will hit the adductors, so that's the inside part of your leg. So I finish off with a superset on this. So this is the first exercise. So again, band is attached to the table leg, cuff is just above my knee, and I'm really focusing on nice, slow, controlled movement, squeeze as hard as I can through my adductor in that top position. Okay, so I'll do 10 to 12 reps on here, and then I will go on to the second exercise, which is the one what I'm doing on screen now, which replicates more of a seated adductor machine, what you typically get in a gym, which normally you would use both legs for, but in this case I'm using a single leg variation. So I'll do 10 to 12 reps on the first exercise, straight into 10 to 12 reps on this one. So that is my pull workout complete then, guys. So hopefully you may have got some ideas in terms of things you can add into your own training from this video. If you have, feel free to drop a like on the video. If you are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe so you do not miss out on any of the content that I upload over the coming weeks. And again, hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you next time. Peace.